Alright, everybody. I think it's like 6 o'clock, 6:30 here. It's cold as hell. Can't tell. Actually, we'll see how cold it really is. Trying to weld this aluminum. It is 36 degrees. So we got the heat pumping. But this morning, I hear this guy right here. I watched this guy's video this morning. Y'all should look him up if you're into the 1.8Ts or stuff like that. He put a 1.8T in MR2. Makes pretty good power. But him and his buddy do a lot of the fabrication. But like last week, I had showed y'all I had started on this. Well, I was watching his video this morning, and he was talking about how this space right here is just a dead spot. So what I did was just went in and I'm gonna take some of these like this. Can't really do it one-handed, but put them in like a triangle shape, and that'll hopefully guide the air to the runners. I'm gonna go through and clean all this up before I seal it up. But honestly, this casting isn't too bad. I mean, there's definitely some junk in there, but it cleans up pretty good. Like I said, I ain't the best that ever done it, but if I can get by. I want to shout out Yes Welder. Everybody hates these things, but man, I love it. I do stainless, do a lot of stainless work with it. I do like it, but so with this manifold, like I said, this was out of a Passat. I cut it down. I'm gonna weld the flange back on. I took the injector bosses out of it because I plan to remove the injectors. Oh, there's the flange. I'll weld that back on eventually. But I plan to put the injectors up as high as possible. I'm thinking about maybe like trimming on the bosses that I cut off and seeing if I can weld them back in, because I have brand new buckets for them injector bosses. So I don't know, we'll see when it gets there. But I'm going to show y'all real quick before I burn this other one in, because the way he explained it, it made sense, because it's a flat spot. Yeah, these do have a nice like radius to them. Instead of like the bell mouth, they have like a radius, which is nice. So that's a plus. But when air hits this, it's just gonna run into it. So it needs something to divert it and split it in. I may even take another piece and weld it straight up and then put a point at the top of it, because this is still, it's still kind of blunt. I'm not sure yet. See when that time comes. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all real quick before I covered it up. Maybe I'll get lucky and the old man at work will let me take this and put it on the flow bench once everything's done. I took the head to work and cleaned it, so this weekend I'll probably be putting the valves in it and the springs in it. There's all the old stuff out. I was really surprised that I didn't bend no valves, because the last time it ran before I started getting a shit ton of blow by, I had a boost spike and it touched like 36 pounds of boost on everything with stock internals, and it got hot. So I'm gonna have to, actually, before I put the valves and stuff in, I should probably take it back to work and mill the head and everything. The old man's gonna do me a valve job. He's gonna do radius on the exhaust and 5 angles on the intake. This is another head that I have. It's the same architecture. It's just not the same casting number. That's a small port. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave the ports alone at first, because man, they are so. Let's see if I can get y'all a light real fast. They are so tight in there. So I may try, may not. Kind of scared, to be honest. This head, I'm still gonna build this head. I have high hopes in this head. But since like I say, since I have everything for the 1.8T, I'm gonna go ahead and put that together. But the reason I like this head so much, this is the exhaust ports, but they have a good shot, like good shape. They're not squared. They're ovaled. And like I say, I watch a lot of Bane Racing. He's one of my educators. But look how a straight shot that is. Put some bigger valves in there. Epoxy these up to where it's just a circle. I feel like they would run really good. I know they're just so. Yeah, I cleaned this one at work too. It turned out pretty nice. Oh, there's another yes welder back there. Man, I love that. That's my first one I got. Do stainless with that too, but I just use that as a stick rig, just because it's light. And that flux core, I can burn the hell out of some stuff with that flux core too. I got good welders out in the shop, but I like these light ones. I can just carry them around. But I mean, if anybody knows anybody from Yes Welder, tell them I need a sponsor. I'll definitely give them a good review. Fuck them art captains. But yeah, I'm gonna burn this in. I'll show y'all where I'm at afterwards. Just wanted to let y'all know that, yeah, again, I'm changing stuff, but hopefully it's for the best. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. I'll shout back out with y'all in a little bit.